I'm regularly asked by consultants, isn't that social media thing, just a big waste of time for doctors? Now, whether you're a doctor, a surgeon, a physio or an osteo in private practice, perhaps you've had the same kind of thoughts about it. Maybe you've dabbled in it a bit, you're not really getting going with it, and frankly, you just don't get it, or you're not seeing the return on your time and effort. Hi, I'm Dr. Cass Spencer-Smith from privatepracticeninja.tv. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and we'll let you know when a new video arrives. Now, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the common social media time wasters and mistakes I see clinicians making, and most importantly, what you can do about it. Mistake number one is you don't really know who your social media audience is or which platforms they are on. So what happens is you end up making generic content and it accidentally ends up being for your peers. That's a problem because your peers, generally speaking, aren't going to refer to you. And most importantly, it's not going to be the kind of content that patients, the people you want to attract, are going to like or even want. So you need to spend a little bit of time thinking about who your patients are and the likely social media platforms they're going to be on. So for example, if you're a cardiologist working in the City of London, your patients might be on LinkedIn. But if you're a paediatrician who works with babies who've got poor sleep, their mums or fathers are likely to be on channels such as Instagram because of the age group. So have a little look around, look at what your competitors are doing, and go and hang out in those places too, and be useful. Mistake number two is that your social media posts simply aren't niched enough. Let's say you're a podiatrist or an osteo or a physio who likes to look after runners. So you make this giant smorgasbord kind of post around running injuries that doesn't go very deep. And instead what you want to do is really niche it down. So make that particular post about IT band problems that's going to stop the runner from potentially getting to the start of the marathon. So pick one of those, record a really good vlog, turn it into a blog, put it on your website, send it out to your email list, and then use social media posts to point to that article on your website. One of the key things about social media is it drives traffic to your website. It's not very common that patients will buy from you directly if you're simply posting on social media. So make your social media strategy part of the bigger content marketing picture. The fourth social media problem I see clinicians making is that there's no call to action. And what do? They kind of ramble on about something, they post, they ghost, and they don't hang around to engage with the audience afterwards. There's a sweet spot of 1 hour, the golden hour, after you've posted that post on social media, when the algorithm will really help you if you're engaging with people during that time. So make sure you're posting at a time when you can be around to reply to those comments and make useful suggestions. The fifth mistake I see people making is that they aren't using storytelling enough. Patients want to hear stuff that resonates with them. Gosh, that person was a marathoner and they'd failed to get to the London Marathon start twice because of an IT band problem, and you're somebody who has helped that person. They're like me, I want to book in to see you. So make sure you use storytelling to envelop how you can help patients, and patients can see the success in coming to see you. And the final mistake I see clinicians making with their social media is that they're simply not measuring what's working. If you're randomly posting stuff out there on social media and you think it's doing okay because there's a few likes, a few comments, how can you actually be sure if it's really worth your time? Are those people actually going to your website? Well, many of these social media tools do have some built-in analytics. So for example, insights and in Facebook Creator Studio, etc. But the very, very clever way to do this is to use what we call UTM codes. This is something that links your social media post to where it pointed to on your website. And there's a way of doing this. You can set this up so that if you're, for example, creating a campaign all around that IT band problem and you're making social media posts, you can look to see which ones are the most effective by putting a little bit of a code in a link that's within that social media post. And if you want to learn more about these kinds of strategies that you can use to effectively build your private practice, why not consider joining the Private Practice Ninja Academy? I'm Dr. Cass Spencer-Smith at Private Practice Ninja TV. If you've liked what you've seen, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click that notification bell. I'll see you next time.